We've got snow finally for you to come and join us. Maybe you brought it with you, but Greg is from Ski Maine and here to talk about snowmaking as well, huh? Look at that.
I always try to delay my appearance here until it really is winter so that everybody's in a great mood. But no, winter always happens in Maine. A little later some years than others.
Yeah.
This year was a little bit later for sure. Some people were getting a little bit nervous, but I've been out skiing this year. It's been, really quite good everywhere. But the real story, I think, is what's happened across the state with snowmaking. I mean, Maine is leading really the country in all of this low energy technology. Everybody's doing it. Sunday River was able to claim the most number of acres available, really for the past month. So we've had a little bit cooler temperatures than the rest of New England, which has been a big leg up in getting ahead on the snowmaking. But I think it's more important the fact that Herman Mountain has been open in skiing, right outside of Bangor, and they've done a great job. Lonesome Pine has been in the snow belt this winter, so they've been open on natural snow as well as their snowmaking. We've been cross-country skiing at the Fort Kent Outdoor Center for a couple of weeks.
How was that?
We're cross-country skiing now at the Nordic Heritage Center up in Presque Isle. Quarry Road is in Waterville. They put in an extensive, current snowmaking system. They've been cross-country skiing for a couple of weeks, a little bit off and on with the weather, but snowmaking now is really permeating into the Nordic world as well. Pineland Center makes some snow, and they're probably gearing up their snowmaking right now with these temperatures. The Outdoor Center right here has made some snow over the time. And we've also had openings down at Mount Abram. I mean, Mount Abram, this is their third weekend open.
It is.
And that's remarkable because people are thinking there's been very little snowmaking temperatures. So in the shorter windows, which has been the plan all along, is to increase everybody's capacity so that they can affordably make more snow in a shorter period of time. And we're seeing that happens right now. And Black Mountain's going to be open. They've been making snow. Tickum's been making snow. I'm sure that they're going to be open after this cold snap. Camden will be open. So we'll be pretty much up to full strength with at least areas being open. Now, getting to 100% coverage is going to be a little bit time-consuming, but
it's pretty amazing that we are leading the snowmaking in the East. I didn't know that. That's something that's.
Hey, it all started way back with Otto Wallingford back at Lost Valley. Maine has been a leader. The first snowmaking way down in Mohawk in Connecticut, but Maine has been right there all along. And I mean, as we see what's out there today, I mean, it's just remarkable when you count the number of trails that are open. I mean, many of us that have skied for more than 10 years would remember, a light year like this, we'd be talking trail counts in 1s and 2s. I mean, we're really in dozens and 20s of trails open right now.
Right.
So I'm excited, and I think it's going to boost the season. We look at business, and Christmas is really important for everybody, especially the community areas. And for Tictum, they're going to get more than half of the vacation week
good for them.
Open, and that's pretty average if you look back over 10 years at what's been happening at these areas. Many of them have not been able to get open until January. So, I think we're doing well. Lost Valley's under new ownership, and Scott Shanahan is a lift. He runs a lift business out of New Hampshire, and he bought the mountain. Very excited about what he's going to be doing there. So he's geared up their snowmaking. They don't have a lot of time to do a lot of brand new improvements this year, but they are doing some upgrades, and he's going to be an aggressive snowmaking player as well. And that's good because that's right outside of the main market for all of the ski areas. Lewiston, Auburn, it's right in the heart. They get a lot of publicity. As does Shawnee Peak.
And we've had, Lewiston Auburn has had some great skiers.
Oh, absolutely. World class right out of, both Alpine and the Nordic. But, the three areas that are the most media prone, Herman Mountain and Bangor, the Bangor stations will run out with anything to do with winter or weather. They'll run right out there. In Portland, they run right up to Shawnee Peak, and at Auburn, they run over to Lost Valley. And now those three areas really have a great snowmaking, show going on. So that it's been a reasonably positive message about, the winter sports in Maine.
And boy, I'll tell you what, with this big storm coming, in addition to this, we're going to be in great shape. We are.
We really are, because now people are, there is some pent-up demand. I mean, I mean, even those golfers on Christmas Day, I know that deep down in their heart, they really were wishing they were out on the ski slope.
Oh, Christmas.